Welcome back, and it's time to talk about Mickey Thompson, the subject of the hour. Now, we were able to catch up with Mickey Thompson at the Four-Wheel Drive Jamboree 2025 in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. And we went over to the booth, and we had a good chance to talk about some of the product. We did not talk about much of what's to come, other than we keep on telling you guys there's some exciting stuff to come. But we were able to bring this truck with us to the Jamboree. There was not enough room to put it in their booth because they had a small booth. Mickey Thompson usually does things very large and in charge, but they haven't been doing a lot of the Jamborees and they haven't been doing a lot of the shows and events. It's not because they've been out of the game, it's just because they were trying to change the game. They're trying to get some new things done and in order and get back out there and put their present customer in front of them. Now, you guys know Mickey Thompson does drag racing and all kinds of other stuff. They've got their stickies for the rock crawling. They've got some great coverage on tires. But we were able to put the Mickey Thompson Baja Legend MTZ with their, we call it the slot, but their Challenger slot looking wheel. And it sets this truck off tremendously. Look at it from every angle. Look at it front to back. If you guys were at the Jamboree and you stopped by the booth and saw this truck, it just fits on this tire just right. We went with the MTZ because we love aggressiveness. We love the trucks to have the right stance. We love them to have some meat on their bones, just like this over here. But we didn't want to go as crazy and aggressive with this truck. So this is the metric size 315 with a 16 by 10 wheel. Daniel was able to put this together at the last minute so that we would have this combination on display. The Baja Legend MTZ has changed a little bit from the old school MTZ, but great ride, super smooth, minimum amount of noise, and with the 10-inch wheel, it fits on this truck without a lot of hangout. You can see front and back on this truck, pretty darn proper. It's an 8-lug K30 truck, just for you guys that are looking for reference points of what your truck should look like. 4-inch kit, 35s, 10-inch wheel. If you do a 12, it's going to rub. We did slightly rub this tire, but we did put it in some awkward positions, moving it around. But we did slightly rub it right here on the bottom. A 12-inch wheel, it's going to get into your fender awful hard. Why is that? Because it's going to protrude out more, causing more of a problem. But what a great looking setup on this particular truck. And you guys know we love Mickey Thompson, so I'm going to show you an old school that you don't see very often on this Blazer over here. Now, this was the ATZ in the super wide, but again, we just have always loved Mickey Thompson. That's a set of tires and wheels that we put together probably 15 or 18 years ago. You can't get that setup any longer, so I'm kind of teasing you with something you can't have. But that was their 1550 SLT line. Let me come around the side here a little bit, Trista, so you can see it. We do have Trista behind the camera this morning. Y'all give her a shout out. But that's a 14-inch wide wheel. This is a 6-inch lift, and this is a 33-inch tire. So again, I wanted to show you guys this just for reference purposes of height and clearance. It does clear because it's shorter but fatter. So 1550 on a 14-inch wide wheel. This was one of our favorite combinations when you could do it. And who knows, if you guys give enough shout-outs and comments, you might see Mickey Thompson bring this back, because this is hard to beat. This look in this combination is freaking phenomenal. But what you can get right now is this setup. And we set this truck just a smidgen high because we want everything to settle right. We don't like them scraping the ground. We don't like them off level. We are probably going to slightly modify the rear of this truck. Just bring it down maybe an inch. You guys are going to see this truck around a lot at shows and events. We have decided this is one that is not going to be for sale. So again, to answer that question before it starts. But K30 on 35s, 10-inch wheel. That stuff is available. We can get it for you, mount it, balance it, ship it, however you want it. But there's your Mickey Thompson product on a truck, tire, and wheel. Now here is the interview from the booth. Thanks, guys. Okay, this wheel is called the Canyon. I always call it the slot or the Challenger because that's what they used to look like. But this is the Canyon wheel, just to be clear, so when you guys are searching online. And they do not come with this beautiful sticker, but if you like that on there, we can surely apply it. We put that on for the show. But it does look good with the colors of this truck. It freaking just matched really, really well. but Mickey Thompson Canyon with the Baja Legend MTZ Mickey Thompson tire, 1610, 315, once again, 35-inch tall tire. Here is the interview. Ready? All right. Made our way over to Mickey Thompson booth with our friends over here, and they've got some cool stuff on display. They haven't been to the Jamboree in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, we're
back.
so glad to be back, though, man. A lot of excitement for the brand. People are excited about stuff that we had in the past, stuff that we have now. And, man, I'm really excited about the years we have coming ahead.
They didn't have enough booths, so we were going to stick a truck over here. So if you guys are here at the Jamboree, you can come over and see some of the tires on the Brown Bear right over in the background.
Yeah.
They did bring their show truck and several of their lines. Why don't you run through a couple of ones
Yeah,
there,
sure.
bro?
Well, so starting with the show truck. So we built this truck in 11 to showcase the big rig wheel. I don't know if you remember that one.
Yeah, I do.
But we had that one. It had the cap that was covering the lugs and stuff. And, yeah, so this truck, we're actually getting ready to redo this thing for some new products we're hoping to show off here at SEMA this coming year. So got some really cool stuff coming, but super clean truck.
About time for some new shocks.
Yeah, man. Needs a little bit of love.
Yeah, I mean, FabTech hooked this man up.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So what we got here on display, and what's so cool, JW, is I feel like 10 years ago, if we had these polished wheels with the raised white letter tires, a lot of people were gravitating towards the black sidewalls,
100%.
black wheels.
Yep.
What's old is new again, and even the young folks, man, they're digging the deep dish, the polished wheels. We have the new MT Canyon that we just introduced at SEMA this year.
Yep, and that wheel sets off any old truck. It's just unbelievable how cool that wheel fits and sits.
Yep.
Whether it be a 10 or a 12. We end up with 10s on Brown Bear. We're going to switch it over to 12s. But the offset of the wheel, the ease of cleanliness, it's just such a straightforward wheel. But, you know, again, you're exactly right. 10 years ago, everybody would have gone black wheel or, you know, the wheel like on y'all's show truck. You know, they just would have, they wouldn't have looked at this, you know. And
now, I can't say too much, but so right now we have the 15s and 16s, 8s, 10s, 12s, and the 17 by 9s. We've got more coming. We got more coming. I can't say any more than that right now.
I can't say any more either.
I can't say any more than that, but that's it.
But, yeah, so there are some big things.
That's right.
In regular, like you want to drive your truck every day.
Yep.
This tire goes on there. Looks a lot like the old Fun Country 2, which ended up being a Mickey tire.
Yep.
But the ride quality and what's tire life? What are they seeing?
So this one's got a 50,000-mile limited treadwear warranty on it, just like the Baja Boss AT does. The EXP is a little more classic Mickey Thompson, proven technology, raised white letters on about 50% of the sizes, more 15s through 20-inch stuff, really durable. Boss AT, on the other hand, this one we're going all the way up to 24s. This is the 1550 right here that we have. Deeper side biters, Power Apply XD construction, 3 peak mountain snowflake, sizes 1250 and narrower. But yeah, like I said, man, people are really digging this Canyon and this Baja Legend EXP setup at the show, and also too the MTZs that we have out front with the Classic 3s.
Yeah, and MTZ's your next step up. You know, aggressive, still rides good. Still gonna see 40,000 miles, I'd have to guess. So life expectancy will be really good.
Yep.
But a Canyon wheel, just until you see it on an old school truck, it just blends with everything. We've pulled off a couple sets of 20s recently and gone back to the old school Mickey and or that. Actually, we took one from a 17 and went back to a 15, and it just changed the whole look of the truck. So
yep. And these ones right here, all 4 of these tires in the front, the Boss AT, Boss MT, Legend EXP, Legend MTZ, these are all either made in Ohio or Arkansas.
Awesome.
So right here in the United States.
United States, yep. And Mickey's big about that, you know, keeping it on our turf soil. So that's a big deal. And you got the big boys in the back.
That's right. Yeah, we got the Baja Pro XS. So we've got this in the 35, the 38, the 40, 243s, 246s, 49, 54, and the 58. So we just reintroduced the 49.
Just to give you guys an idea. I mean, look at the thickness of that tire.
Yeah, we need like a quarter or something. I know.
Something you can show, but that is a deep, super deep tread.
Pull out my coin purse
go.
here. There we go. See, look at that. 27, 30 seconds right there.
A ton of tread on these tires. I've got a set, you guys have seen in the background, of 46s for my old school original red and white Chevrolet that are on some custom stretched wheels, which are really cool looking. I haven't put them on yet, but I love this tire. And of course, it comes up to 58. I mean, I guess are y'all still the biggest DOT?
Yeah, as far as I know, yes.
Okay.
Biggest DOT tire. And man, this has been a great show already, and I know it's still early, still early in the weekend.
Saturday mornings.
I can't tell you how excited I am about SEMA and just the years we have to come, man. It's awesome.
There's a lot of neat stuff. You know, we haven't really walked around much, but Vendor Row here, and again, you know, a lot of these places are coming back for the first time. We're by National Tire and Wheel. National Tire and Wheel used to bring tractor trailers out here. but things have changed. People have changed, but the demographic is changing way back. And Mickey is coming back hard and strong. They never left. They never left the team, but they're coming back with some new stuff, new sizes. And the guys that we're working with directly and the guys that you guys are able to work with, you know, through your WDs, it's great. Like I said, reach out, let them know. And in here, definitely drop in the comments, as always, what you guys want to see. It doesn't mean that's going to happen, but these guys read the comments. I can assure you, they go through it. They watch our channel. They watch all the channels that involve anything doing this type of stuff. That's how they get their feedback. So they need to hear from you guys about your sizes, your styles, what you're currently running. Tell us, hey, I ran this, I ran that, I'm running this, I'm running that. Let the world know about your Mickey Thompson experience.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thanks,
Thank you,
man.
sir. Appreciate
Awesome.
you.
Yep.